This is a 24-ounce New York steak, so shout out to Kai Wagyu for making this available for me to cook today, which is kind of crazy because I would never think to make a Wagyu Sando out of this because it's already good enough on its own just to eat like this with some rice. But today I'm gonna do something fancy. Got all my ingredients ready, so let's make Wagyu Sando with this. So I got the deep fry station going, got my prep station ready, and I've got my ingredients ready. Japanese white bread, tonkatsu sauce. This isn't just any normal Wagyu either. So I wanted to do something different, and I'm taking these microgreens and I'm gonna make kind of like a salad, like an Asian themed salad that's gonna go with the Wagyu that's obviously deep fried. It's gonna be a balance, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that first. So this is gonna be really simple salad dressing. I'm just gonna do a little sushi vinegar, a little bit of salt, some sesame seed oil. Just gonna mix it together. This is really simple. I'm just trying to balance out all that fattiness that comes from the Wagyu. Perfect. Microgreens. Perfect, there we go. Not too much. By the way, shout out to Nico. He's hosting this creator event here in the Anaheim area. But yeah, so I'm gonna make this real quick because I gotta get going to VidCon. But yeah, shout out to him and also Zwilling for getting all these tools ready. They provided these knives, so thank you so much, appreciate it. Okay, so for the breading, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna get some flour, I'm gonna get some water. And this is not the normal way of doing a katsu batter, but I'm doing this because I saw on another YouTube video that they didn't do the typical flour, egg, and then panko. They had some kind of batter, so I'm just assuming that's what this is. So I'm just gonna dilute this flour with the water, then next I'll beat the eggs and then mix them together. See, next, we got the eggs. I am gonna add a little bit of salt to this, give it a little bit of flavor. Like I said, I've never done this before, but I have a feeling this will work just fine. My main concern is just making sure this flour dissolves. Probably be better if I used a whisk. Okay, add the egg. I think that's about right. There we go. All right, so with the Wagyu, I'm gonna cut it into the size of the bread. So I'll probably get 2 pieces, plus my pot isn't very big. So don't worry, I'll get another cutting board later.
What are you making?
Look at that! What a luxury. I can just have perfectly square Wagyus for my sandwiches. All right, so I got that egg batter mixture. I've got my panko. I've got my oil. This is an avocado oil, and I'm gonna put it at a lower temperature. So normally I would have this at about 350 degrees, but because this Wagyu has so much fat in it and it's really thick, I really wanna kind of render that out. And I don't want it to be raw in the middle, so I'm gonna do it at a lower temperature for longer, hoping that the breadcrumbs don't burn. So we've got 2 to try. I'm still gonna eat both, but let's see how this turns out. Okay, one thing I am gonna do, put a little salt on here. Just one side, pat it a little bit. Let's see if it stays on though. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing. Put it right in that panko. Really get it stacked on there. It looks like it's sticking. That's what I want. Time to deep fry. My first time. Let's see how it goes. Whoa. Okay, let's look at it. It's been about 2 minutes. Oh my God, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over though. I never deep fried in a small pot like this. Hey, the key though is have a thermometer. There you go, see? 390, that's a little bit too hot, so I'm gonna turn it down. Turn it way down actually. Oh, that really got hot real fast. So I'm leaning on overcooking this versus undercooking this because nobody wants a raw piece of Wagyu. And because there's so much fat and it's a pretty thick piece of steak, I'm gonna go ahead and just get it pretty dark. I mean, like, it's already borderline darker than I normally would want it, but again, I really want to cook that Wagyu all the way through, and this oil is a little hotter. So on the second one, I'm gonna bring down the temperature of the oil, and then hopefully I get maybe a more kind of slower cook on the deep fried Wagyu. Oh yeah, see? Guess what? It's not gonna hurt anything either. Oh, baby. Look at that. How's that look, Chris? Huh? How's that look? Only downside is I wish I had a rack. If I had a rack, oh, give me that rack right there. Or the reason I have this is so that it doesn't touch the paper directly. It's just gonna drip off right on to the plate and it's gonna stay nice and crispy. Okay, because Chris didn't press record, we're gonna do B-roll of the leftover pieces. And that's what he gets to eat.
That's fine with me. It's still A5 Wagyu.
A little bit of salt. Batter it up. Okay, so a lot of people, they like to toast their bread, but I'm not gonna toast it because the Wagyu is crispy, it's juicy, it's decadent. I wanna keep this light and fluffy, okay? I'll take my Wagyu. Which one, Chris? The darker one or the lighter one?
We'll do the darker one.
Okay. This one's been sitting for a good 10 minutes, and I know for sure it's done. There we go. And I did make a little salad here, which is not typical, but I want to kind of balance that out. Bam. Get a little katsu sauce on the bread. Wow, he gave me a brand new bottle. Just gonna soak that up real nice. Let's put it right on. There we go. How's that look? Oh, you hear that crisp? Money shot right here. Whoa. Nico is the host of this event. Thank you so much, Nico. I know you've been running around, spoiling us with the Wagyu, Kai Wagyu shout out, and then Zuling for setting us up with everything. Decor for the venue. Anything I'm missing?
No, that's pretty much it.
Is it time to eat?
Yeah.
And time to clean up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, my God.
You don't have to say it. It might be the best thing that was cooked today.
Absolutely delicious.
Chris, come over here.
We are reunited for some Kai Wagyu. Mmm.
Is it cooked well?
What did you put in here?
Wagyu.
No, but like the sauce.
This is katsu sauce, but I made like a very light rice vinegar salad dressing with the microgreens to balance it all out.
I was gonna say it tastes peanutty and it's a sesame.
Oh yeah, and then sesame oil.
It's
I
so
should have
good.
asked you if you were allergic to anything, but
No. Oh my God, it's so tender and it's so crispy. It's
is
so
amazing.
good.
are you doing that for the video? Like, it's so amazing.
Wow, you should start a YouTube channel or something.
You know, I was thinking this could be my first video. Just got done. This was really amazing. You know, I put on creator events once in a while, and I did a cooking one not too long ago, 2 of them, and I wasn't the one cooking, so it's kind of a nice change of pace that now I'm cooking. But whenever you cook, you gotta clean your station, so that's what I'm gonna do. Putting everything away. I used to be a dishwasher, FYI, at a restaurant, and one of my favorite jobs. So it's kind of nice not having to wash dishes, but what you learn is it's important to keep your station clean and leave it better than when you found it. I literally got 2 minutes. Okay, peace out. Kai Wagyu, shout out.